Welcome to Behind the Stars Jennifer Aniston, the timeless Hollywood queen whose beauty, elegance, and effortless charm have captivated audiences for decades, has once again left fans in awe with her daring and dazzling micro-bikini photos that are setting the internet ablaze. And the way the world is reacting to these jaw-dropping snapshots proves that she is still one of the most magnetic and irresistible women in the entertainment industry. Because even at this stage in her career, she continues to redefine what it means to age gracefully, radiantly, and powerfully, showing women everywhere that confidence, self-love, and style can be more seductive than anything else. And as soon as these photos surfaced, fans, followers, and media outlets immediately went into a frenzy, analyzing every angle, every detail, and every stunning aspect of her beach-ready look. Because Jennifer Aniston's bikini choices have always been the stuff of legend, but this time, the buzz is even louder, even more dramatic, and even more glamorous, making it impossible not to stop, stare, and drool over the images that seem to confirm what many of us already knew, that Jennifer is simply unstoppable in her ability to command attention, spark conversation, and dominate headlines whenever she chooses to step into the spotlight. And the fact that she opted for a micro-bikini, a style that leaves very little to the imagination, only intensified the frenzy, making fans ask whether Jennifer Aniston has somehow discovered the fountain of youth, because her toned body, glowing skin, and goddess-like aura seem completely untouched by time, leading countless admirers to call her the eternal icon, the ageless wonder, and the queen of Hollywood allure, while celebrities, fashion critics, and social media influencers rush to share, repost, and comment on these electrifying pictures, each one adding to the wave of attention that has made Jennifer trend globally once again. And in a world overflowing with celebrity content, it takes someone truly extraordinary to dominate the conversation the way Jennifer has with these photos. But then again, Jennifer Aniston has never been just any celebrity. She has always been the kind of star who can take something as simple as a beachside bikini moment and turn it into a worldwide cultural event, and that is exactly what we are witnessing right now. As fans dissect her fashion choices, speculate about her beauty secrets, and marvel at her ability to radiate youth and power with a single pose, and as dramatic as it sounds, this is more than just a photo shoot, it's a statement. A glamorous declaration that Jennifer Aniston is not just surviving in Hollywood, she is thriving, glowing, and evolving into an even more captivating version of herself, leaving fans, critics, and admirers all in agreement that these micro-bikini photos will go down in pop culture history as one of her boldest and most unforgettable fashion moments. Because every detail, from the cut of the bikini to the way the sun kissed her flawless skin, spoke volumes about her confidence, her charm, and her refusal to let age define her. And that is why fans everywhere are not just looking. They are drooling, they are celebrating, and they are once again falling in love with the one and only Jennifer Aniston. The buzz surrounding Jennifer Aniston's micro-bikini photos didn't just stop at the initial wave of headlines and social media. Reactions exploded into a cultural phenomenon, sparking countless conversations about beauty, body confidence, and the enduring allure of a woman who has been one of the most recognized faces in Hollywood for more than 3 decades. Because what makes this moment even more captivating is the way Jennifer effortlessly balances glamour and relatability, stepping into the spotlight with confidence yet maintaining the same down-to-earth charm that made audiences fall in love with her during her Friends days. And that duality is exactly what makes her such a powerful figure in pop culture, since she is both the unreachable goddess in a stunning micro-bikini and the relatable woman next door who inspires millions by showing that age is nothing but a number. And if anyone needed proof of her influence, one only has to look at the viral wave these photos created, with Twitter threads dissecting every angle, Instagram reels highlighting her toned ABS, TikTok edits glorifying her iconic bikini look, and fashion bloggers rushing to break down the exact style and brand of her swimsuit, because when Jennifer wears something, it becomes a trend, and when she flaunts a micro-bikini, it becomes a global sensation, sending fans racing to copy her look, fitness enthusiasts debating how she maintains her sculpted physique, and journalists penning glowing tributes to her ageless beauty, while Hollywood insiders whisper about how Jennifer continues to defy the typical trajectory of actresses her age by not only staying relevant but by commanding the spotlight in ways that rival even the youngest rising stars. And that's the real story here. Jennifer Aniston is not competing with anyone. She is setting the standard, rewriting the rules of celebrity, and reminding the world that true stardom isn't about age or trends, but about timeless charisma. And as glamorous as these photos are, they also spark a deeper narrative about women in Hollywood, one where Jennifer represents strength, resilience, and the ability to take control of her image, because rather than fading into the background as so many expect of actresses over 50, she is stepping forward, dazzling brighter than ever, and making sure that the world knows she is still a force. And that is why fans are drooling, not just because of the bikini itself, but because of the power, the confidence, and the aura that radiates from her in every frame. And what's even more fascinating is how Jennifer has managed to turn these moments into carefully curated chapters of her public life, knowing exactly when to share, when to shock, and when to surprise, creating waves of buzz that keep her legacy alive and thriving. And in this latest chapter, she has not only stunned us with her micro-bikini look, but also inspired a wave of admiration that feels less like fleeting gossip and more like a cultural reset, because suddenly everyone is reminded that Jennifer Aniston is still one of the biggest names in Hollywood, still one of the most desirable women alive, and still capable of setting the internet on fire with a single breathtaking pose. And perhaps that is why these photos matter so much, not just because they're glamorous, dramatic, and irresistible, but because they prove once again that Jennifer Aniston is more than a star. She's a legend, and legends don't fade. They evolve, they reinvent, and they leave us all drooling, staring, and waiting anxiously for the next unforgettable moment she decides to bless the world with. And until then, these micro-bikini photos will live on as proof that beauty, power, and star quality can only grow stronger with time. And Jennifer Aniston, the queen of eternal allure, has once again left the world mesmerized, enchanted, and unable to look away.